My name's Joe. I like watching Three Drink Minimum with host Frank and the comedian JC.
Chrissie?
And Chrissie, sorry Chrissie.
What time's the show on? When?
Time's on 8 o'clock Monday nights till 10.
What channel? What station? What internet website? www.
Dude, I can't do this.
www.
www.
Dot.
Zenlive.
TV.
.tv. I don't know fucking computers.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Three Drink Minimum. It's Monday, January 12th at 8 o'clock, so we are all here hanging out. My name is Frank, and of course, I am joined by my beautiful co-hosts, JC.
You goddamn right, baby. What up?
What are you eating?
This would be a tangerine, and this shit is delightful. Oh my god, it's so it's so good. I don't even want to share.
I'm gonna Chrissie, and Chrissie's here too. I'm gonna ask you about.
Hi, I don't have anything in my mouth because I ate before I came
Come
here.
on, Chrissy, have a bite.
We can
it's
fix
really
this.
good.
We can fix this.
Fine.
Nothing in your mouth, though.
It smells really good. We're Sunkist. This is your chance to sponsor us. If you're listening.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we have a sponsor. We have a sponsor for this show. Did you know
that's
that?
right. We do. That's so
Let's
exciting.
talk about it.
John Franco Pizza and Pasta of Hawthorne and Valhalla.
Yeah.
They were really fucking good to me and to Noma Comedy the other day as well at that show at Lucy's that Chrissy stepped in big and hosted. I'm not plugging a past show, but John Franco was a sponsor for that too.
As long as you're paying bills, I don't care who you're plugging. I'm fine with that. You
Okay,
got a sponsor. Good. It's funny that I'm paying more bills on this show than in my personal life. I think that's fantastic.
Is that true?
Yes, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't, but it is.
Gypsy, we got to talk then, man, about this. If
Yeah.
JC's spending that much money on this. So thank you, John Franco Pizza and Pasta of Hawthorne and Valhalla. I ate there after the show Saturday, and it was really good. I had a buffalo chicken pizza. It was outrageously delicious. That sounds like a Lucky Charms commercial.
Yeah.
So it's outrageously delicious.
It was really good. Yeah, like a whole pile of people went after the show, and we ate a lot.
Oh, I'm gonna be there next week then. Hey, where is it?
It's like 5 minutes from
In
Lucy's.
Hawthorne.
Okay.
Like
can do that.
Hawthorne on Commerce Street. That's the closest one to there.
Okay.
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah, sounds good.
So welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are joined first. I miss you, Tom Grossi. I miss you, Chris Robinson. Neither of them are here tonight.
Yeah.
Should we have like a shot at the couch with nobody on it, just to kind of commemorate the fact that they're?
I don't think we should do that. We have someone on the couch ready.
Oh, we do?
We do. Let's welcome and introduce Mr. Joshua Gribetz.
Whoa.
Josh Gribetz.
Hey, what the fuck is up, guys?
Yeah, I know this mother lover.
Oh, I gotta turn it on.
And use your left hand for the mic so people can see that mouth.
Can I take my shoes off?
Take your
There we
shoes
go.
off.
Yeah,
Take them off.
yeah. Take your
Can I
pants
stretch
off.
out?
Get
Stretch
comfortable.
out.
I'll take my pants off.
Get weird.
Take your pants off. There's been people on these shows that have no pants on. How you doing,
God.
Josh?
I'm good, man.
What's been up with you? I haven't seen you in a
Are
while.
these socks bad? I'm pretty good. I quit my job.
What job did you have?
I was doing a sales job.
Can you tell us what you were selling?
Well, like, I was slinging office supplies.
Was that fun at all?
No. Like, they made us, it was like some cold, I feel kind of weird stretched out on this couch.
With
I'm gonna
his,
keep
with
my
his shoes off, no less.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah, this is in
very
your living
comfortable,
room.
very fast,
I was just
motherfucker.
thinking-
I wanted to get comfortable. Can I put my feet up on this?
Oh my
You know,
goodness.
I'm going
All
to
right.
refer everything to Gypsy. Any of these questions,
I'm gonna move this.
so you give them a yes or a no.
Because I didn't like the job because they wouldn't let me put my feet up, on anything. And they wouldn't let me sit down, and they would make me do all this stupid shit. Like, they did this training exercise where they would try to teach us, like, how to make our personalities better.
Maybe it's because you had dirty socks and they didn't
Yeah,
want
dude,
you
those
to.
socks are fucking.
Do they smell bad? Because I could put my shoes
Those
back
are
on.
bad.
I
Put
swear to
them up
God,
to
if
the
I
camera so
smell
people see how
one,
filthy
Yeah,
they
let
if
me
I
give
smell
them a
one
sniff.
hint of bad feet,
I got a
shoes
bad
back
ankle.
on, bitch.
I got-
They
It's
look
like
like they smell.
bottom of those socks.
All right, you know what? I'll
Man.
put my shoes back on.
I mean, I
Jesus.
think most jobs don't let you take your shoes off and put your feet up.
They should, though. Like, I guess not. Because it probably would stink up.
If you have clean socks and you don't have foot fungus, then yeah, but you don't. So no.
Well, that would probably promote people wearing cleaner socks in the work environment.
Sounds bad.
Actually, yeah, I think it would. I would
Yeah.
totally invest in like Wilson brand socks or What's like the biggest sock brand? I don't even know.
Gold toe.
Gold
That's
toe.
The gold toe.
A lot of boys like that brand.
I've never
There's
heard
a-
of it. What is
toe.
it? What is it? What?
Gold toe.
I've never heard of that.
It's like gold stitching around the toe. It's supposed to like.
You've
make it
definitely
stronger.
seen those.
Never.
Yeah,
not
you
one.
have.
What kind of socks
And
do
they
you
got-
wear?
They're for camping.
I don't even know the brand. They're just thick, gray, cheap Walmart shitty socks.
Why
And
are we
they,
talking about socks? This is. What? Damn it, John!
Sorry,
this
you know,
motherfucker had his feet off.
I come into the room, you
Shoes
know,
on.
in socks. That's just I'm all
I
about
want
socks.
socks.
You know,
It is good to have.
I just get home, you know, I get a nice fire and I just go through my collection of socks, just you know, smelling them.
Socks, 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 socks.
I got the footsie socks, you know.
Oh, the little toes ones.
Yeah, we won't talk about
Dude, that's
socks
fucking
anymore.
Socks,
I could
socks.
get
So
too.
I got something a little more interesting. I think I deserve a congratulations.
All right.
This is just about the 10-year anniversary of me losing my virginity.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Thank you.
Should we do a reenactment?
Yeah, it will not be impressive. It'll
Wait
be
a minute. Are we
terrible.
talking about to the day you have?
Almost. I don't know the exact day, but it was around this time 10 years ago.
Wow, good for you for keeping track even.
I was with this girl at Iona College in her dorm room. She was in the special dorm. That
Was
was
she
like the
retarded?
singles. No. Iona College has like
Shit.
the big dorm building, then they had the one dorm building that was for single people that really couldn't get along with roommates and stuff.
Oh, the antisocial wing.
Yeah, so I went over there. We were watching a movie on our laptop with a DVD 10 years ago,
Wow.
and things started going. And now 10 years later, you know,
Okay, well, let's get to the important
Was she a
questions.
virgin
How was?
too?
What's that?
she was not a virgin. No.
Oh shit.
Oh, so she was she older than you?
She was like a year older than me.
Did you
Okay.
lie and
Did
tell her that you weren't a virgin?
I did not lie.
Oh.
I
Oh,
did
so
not
He's like,
lie.
I got
the
you.
that's
juice
all
for
right.
that.
I
She-
had to
she-
justify me going like really limp really quickly when I put on the condom. And she's like, "What's going
Well,
on?"
that was
Like,
going to be
"I've
my next
never done
question.
this."
Did you use protection?
For
So you did use
a
the
few
condom.
minutes until I could not keep it up with the condom on.
So then you took the condom off and you finished that shit raw.
I did not finish. I was nervous as hell. I'll
Wait
be
a minute.
honest.
You,
Yeah.
you took the condom off and that was it? It was
No,
done?
no. We fucked around for a little bit, but I was in my own head too much. You know.
All right. Well, this
What about
is,
you, JC? You
this
you
is
seemed
a-
a little confident.
No, it's not that. I'm just saying. Did you? You know, if you didn't use the if you used the condom and you couldn't perform with the condom, I would expect that you would take the condom off and finish your business. But I understand, y'all. You know, you guys like protection.
I was 19, which is I guess late start.
Yeah, I was
for
19 also when I lost my virginity.
I was
You were
actually very. I lost my virginity. Oh,
You were
man,
like 6
right,
years old.
right around. No, right around the time I got married. Actually,
Wait, yeah, I keep forgetting. You were married.
I was.
I forget
how
that all
long?
the time.
Maybe a year and a half. I mean, we not eat. What am I talking about? We separated in the first year. It was terrible.
And you lost your virginity to your wife.
It was right around that time.
That's why it only lasted a year and a half.
I see what he's saying.
I feel
But I
like
didn't
JC
keep my
is listening.
anniversary, so I don't know all the details. for
JC,
that.
we're all about the same age here, I think. How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I was around 24 years old.
Oh,
I was a late. Yeah, I have a very religious. I have a very religious background. This is totally new for me. I was very religious. Pastor's assistant, religious guy my whole life. We didn't do, So that's why I'm so filthy now. As I came out like a soldier, I said, "Fuck this shit," and I just went balls to the wall.
Were you an altar boy?
I wasn't Catholic, so yeah, it wasn't
Oh.
nobody putting a finger in my butt. No Catholic priests sniffing my asshole. We're just regular non-denominational Christians.
I'm going to be honest. I am Christian. I never think about priests putting a finger or sniffing a butt. I usually think about them fucking a kid.
Really?
You know,
Is that?
yeah, you're like going like really PG.
I
on what
feel,
a-
I don't know what y'all like. What do they? Because there was one that just got arrested recently.
Protestants are more into sniffing. I think Catholics are more into really just doing it.
I didn't ever hear Protestants.
There's no
and
foreplay with them.
Catholics
Right.
go right for
Right.
Right,
it.
go right for it. Yeah.
Another archbishop. I'm not even lying. He just got arrested. Another one, and This is Dominican Republic. I heard this story. He was going. Just nasty motherfuckers.
Josh, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
Oh, I was about 3. Just playing.
Shut the fuck up. How old were you?
I'm trying to look cool on TV.
Three does not
yeah.
look cool. Three looks
Three is
like,
like, I
we
feel
need to get you a
bad
With
therapist
dirty
right now.
socks.
I did like have a girlfriend when I was 3. Well, not when I was 3. I was like 4 or 5. She was my neighbor, and I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it.
Wait,
she,
get
she
into
might have
it.
wiped.
Get into it.
She might have wiped my butt one time. one
For
or
real?
two times.
So
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
like,
so I was kind of like a baby pimp.
You
know?
were playing around and
Yeah.
stuff as a young kid. Did you know what you were doing?
Nah, not really.
Very interesting.
Yeah, but nah, I was 16, and I
Alright.
lied. I said that I wasn't a virgin. It was like some girl. She went to Catholic school. I hope she's
16
not
sounds like
watching.
a normal age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me ask, what do you think is an acceptable number of people you have been with?
Oh,
Yeah, you,
I don't
Josh.
know.
You're on the couch.
I don't
Yeah,
want to.
Like for
you
a
want me?
guy, like what is it? Yeah.
Oh, the amount of number to be with, like
Yeah,
how
how
yeah,
many
you
people
think
have
a
how many
guy your
bodies you
age,
got?
What's
Yeah.
a good like range?
like 20.
You've been with 20?
I've been.
No, that's his number
With-
for acceptable.
Oh.
at his
Yeah.
age.
Chrissy,
I've
what,
been
what
with
do you
more
think is
than
acceptable
20.
number for a girl?
You know, I think a good thing to do.
Wait, a girl or
yeah,
just?
I want to hear Chrissy's opinion.
I think
She's the only female
A good
here.
thing to do when discussing the number of people you've slept with. You know how people sometimes do a little math, right?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, this is
Oh, I know
kind of
where
what
she's
this
going.
is
This
how
is
I
good.
answer this question. You
This
take
is good.
whatever your real number is, right? We all have that number, Gypsy, everybody. Okay, take whatever your real number is now. Just say 8.
I like
Yeah.
8. Why 8 though? Why not?
Doesn't 8 sound good? Right? You hear 8, you go, yeah, that chick's dad loved her just the right amount.
But wait, before, Frank, getting back to what you just asked, Chrissy,
Yeah.
did you just ask her what is the acceptable amount for a girl? Is there?
Yeah.
Are you so you are saying there's a double standard?
I think there is
Yes.
double standard.
Okay.
Yeah.
There definitely is.
Chris, you agreed with
I
this.
think that a guy will start to get freaked out if he's heard that a girl's been with more than 15.
Oh,
I
this
think-
is good. Yeah.
I think so. I think that's my idea of when
This
a guy
is-
starts to go, ooh.
I think double digits is
Interesting.
fine. I don't know. I don't think I get scared off by 15.
What
20.
number would scare you, Frank?
Triple digits. I know
Oh,
people in
okay.
triple
Yeah.
digits.
I'm in the triple digits.
No, you don't.
What?
But if you had the
In
chance,
6 years, you were a virgin at 24. You're
This
30.
this is the real problem with growing up too religious. It's really problematic, and I'm not even joking. I went fuck crazy. I didn't fuck some things. I don't even know what sex it is. And the thing and the thing is, if I had just been more normal growing up, I probably wouldn't have gone so batshit crazy when I left my wife. So yeah, it was bad.
Here's what we're gonna do. Gypsy, do me a favor. Throw the number on the screen. I want people to call in and call JC's bluff, and then we're gonna kick it over to Comedy 101.
Yeah.
And Comedy 101 for this, for today is check spot. And what is a check spot, and what does that mean?
There's a number.
There's the number. Call in, call JC's bluff, and enjoy a little bit of Comedy 101 about check spots.
101, the number of
I feel like a check spot is where the audience realizes that you weren't worth the money that they just paid. It's like the most awkward thing in the world when people are like, ah, and then they walk and they're like, no, that wasn't, no, those laughs were wrong. All those laughs I just had were wrong. So for me, that's what a check spot is.
It's where comedy goes to die temporarily. Especially when you don't see it coming. You're going along having a nice set, and then all of a sudden you see waiters coming out dropping checks, and you're like, I'm done. It's over.
And nobody can really make you laugh when you have to pay those bills.
Yes, and it's how you pay your dues. You're young, you need the money.
Isn't a check spot like when like there are comics that go and they perform their set? There's like, oh well, let's have a comic perform while the staff is giving out their checks and paying their checks.
Hi, that was Comedy 101, check spot. I hope you all learned a little something.
Yeah.
I've done a check spot or two in my day.
I just did a check spot last week.
How'd it go? Did you check yourself before you wrecked yourself?
Is that what is Chrissy and these damn what are these called, puns? I guess.
Wasn't it fun?
I did really well. I actually, I would say I killed, but yeah. What do you want to do at a check spot? They're all looking at their fucking check. You want them to get you. You want them to pay attention to you, basically, right? I mean, I did well. Everybody was paying their bills, and it was well enough that I would say I killed. They said I did very well. It was a stand-up New York last week.
Oh, nice. Good
Yeah.
job. Yeah, I like it. I like a challenge. I like when I get a check spot because it's like, oh, I'm going to
gotta
also do really well at this too. Because if you can pull their attention
Hell
away
yeah.
from that, then it's like working out. It's like check spots are like lifting weights.
Agreed.
Agreed. Okay, so now we're gonna kick it over to comedy news.
Yeah.
This is important news going on in the comedy community. As some of you might know or not know, I'm an animal lover. I love animals.
Yeah, you love cats.
All
don't you?
kinds.
I know you love pussy, so.
That was just once, and it was to impress a guy. So I'm not gonna go into that. Anyway, I like animals, and I recently stumbled upon a little bit of animal abuse in the comedy community. Turns out,
talk about it.
My good friend and booker of the Stand Comedy Club, Patrick Milligan. Let's take a look at his cats. That's Patrick Milligan. That's his Facebook page. That's a picture of his 2 cats, and let's maybe see the other picture of the cats. These cats are obese, is what I'm getting at. Look how fucking huge they are! Anyway.
Wait a minute, so are you saying he's abusing them by...
I think they're too big.
He's loving them too much?
He's feeding them too much,
I think
is what
they're
you're saying.
getting, like, too much kibble, not enough bits.
Wow.
I don't know.
Some fat pussy.
Because I prefer fat, but I was just about to say I prefer fat pussies.
That is inappropriate.
I mean,
Anyway.
cat. I'm talking about cat. I didn't like skinny, scrawny looking cats.
I think maybe a little cat treadmill. Maybe,
Just starve them to death, I guess.
I don't know. I'm just concerned. Anyway, Patrick, if you ever see this, just work out your cats, man.
Just tweet them.
Poor cats. All right, and this brings us to
news.
one of my favorite websites, guys. Do you know what this website is?
I think it's Piratify.
It is Piratify.
Oh, I just joined that shit.
You did?
Yeah.
It's fun.
But I'm having trouble, like, actually writing jokes. Like, I keep saying I gotta log in.
You gotta sign up.
I log in from Facebook, but then, I don't know. I'm technically challenged.
You are
Me too,
technically
bro.
challenged because it's such a simple website, and I would never say
I'm with you, dog. I'm with you, dog.
No, it's
hard,
easy.
yeah.
Once you get in, you're in. All right, so top 5 jokes of the week. Let's hit them. First one up is from one of our favorites, Joseph Conklin.
Ooh,
Okay.
a local
The headline
favorite.
was 2014 was officially the hottest year on record. Joe says, yeah, but 2013 had a better personality. I love that one, actually.
That's funny.
That got 32 votes. That's a lot of votes. Okay, next one I have is male birth control will be available in 1 to 2 years. Sinan H says, my pickup lines have worked as a birth control so far.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, okay.
I think my...
Did I read? I feel like I read that one wrong, though.
It's,
Yeah,
I
that
hear
doesn't
you.
sound right. Yeah.
Like, stand-up comedy is also my preferred method of birth control, so
Got it.
I definitely hear it.
Next one. Janice the Menace says, government to use internet for 2020 census. Jenna says, hopefully the Jehovah's Witnesses will follow suit. That's a good idea. I've never had any Jehovah's Witnesses knock on my door, actually, ever.
No, just a lady dropping off Chinese food menus.
They're the worst.
They
I'm
are the
sorry.
fucking
They are-
worst.
They are
They're
so
creepier.
annoying.
Yeah.
And they always
They're
come at
ninjas
the
for no
most
reason.
inopportune times, and it's just like...
It's like, you don't need to drop off menus. Like, we'll get to you when we're high. you
Oh,
know?
I was talking about the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh.
I'm talking about both. They're all ninjas. The next one I have is top 5 security risks for 2015. Rob Lewis says, 1. Posting your A material on Piratify for professional writers to steal. That's not bad. That's clever.
I'm struggling with that one. I'm not gonna lie. That was. No, but let me be positive. I think because the first couple were really good. You know.
You want to hear that one again? You want to try it?
No.
No. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't. Hey, whatever.
We can keep going. We got one more.
We got one more.
I think it's one more.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. The next one is off-duty officer accidentally shoots self in elevator. Wes Hauptman says, cops are so dedicated to shooting black people that they'll even shoot themselves.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's
Yes.
really good.
Agreed.
How is that not the top one of the week?
Hell yeah.
That's
That was
the
good.
best
Wait a
one.
minute. Was the dude black?
The cop was black.
Oh,
yeah,
ain't that some bullshit?
Yeah, that's
You
funny.
see that video?
They got a
See
video
the
of it?
video? Yeah.
No.
Oh my god, it was on World Star Hip Hop.
No.
He's like in the elevator with the lady, and then he's like just like going through his pockets, and he's like, "Oh shit, this is my gun." And then he's like, "Oh, I should probably put this away." And then he
Oh,
goes,
that
like,
was him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah.
He pulled the Plaxico.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that was Piratify. Piratify.com.
Yay.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick network break. When we come back, our special guest, Mr. Sam Mushman, will be here on the couch joining Josh and his disgusting fucking socks.
They're not that bad.
They are.
They're
I've been
pretty
walking
gross.
around the city all day.
You should be wearing your shoes for that.
You don't
Sorry,
put socks
guys.
like that. It's not cool.
So latest news in the Onnit world, new Alpha Brain formula, which is just a slight tweak on the old formula.
It's fascinating to me that this is a new frontier. Every single report I've gotten back is positive. All these people that have tried it, I'm getting testimonial after testimonial.
I think Alpha Brain's amazing. That was the first supplement I took from them, and just like you hear, I think you feel amazing. Overall, feel great. Mental focus, feel sharp.
By the way, Max Eberly, one of the best pool players, a great instructor, is just raving about Alpha Brain.
3 hours of sleep at the most, and it would keep me focused throughout the day and ready to go.
Awesome dreams at night, lucid dreams. You know, my girlfriend Sarah takes it. She was like talking about flying around. I definitely had some pretty intense dreams with it as well.
Do you realize there are dreams in the middle of them?
No,
because I'm doing that all the time.
They were once knighted by the creator of Ustream.tv.
3 Knights of Ustream.
In being the 3 Knights of Ustream, their mission is to help turn up the volume on the last source of freedom of speech there is, the internet. So join the flagship show of the Zedalza Entertainment Network, Zedalza, New York, every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, streaming live from ZenLive.tv. They'll show you just how it's done in the World Wild West. ZenLive.tv! Independent music, alternative news, the underground and the underrated. Addicted to Ink, a proud sponsor of the Zedalza Entertainment Network, is Westchester's premier tattoo, piercing, and apparel destination, offering only the finest tattoo and piercing services as well as the best atmosphere you will find. Addicted to Ink is located conveniently at 38 Westchester Avenue in White Plains, New York, right across the street from the Westchester Mall. If you got the itch for more ink, like the Zedalza boys do, get your work done right. Visit www.addictedtoinktattoos.com for more information. Are you a smoker and you need to quit, but you're discouraged cause it's harder than some like to admit? Favorite white plains vapor. Favorite white plains vapor. Are you a non-smoker but you like to do the tricks? Well, these are non-toxic clouds that exit your lips. Favorite white plains. Oh yeah. Yeah. White Plains Vapors, located at 210 Mamaroneck Avenue in White Plains, New York. Visit our location and choose from a wide selection of exotic flavors.
Hey, this is Vinny Pastor. You can call me Big Pussy, and you're watching ZenLive.tv.
There are men who live their lives brighter and darker than others. And through these experiences, they form bonds stronger and harder than the rest. Here we celebrate this common bond of uncommon men. One does not choose to come here. There are no interviews. A man's right to be here at this table must be earned before he's offered a seat at it. Today we welcome another man who has earned his seat at the table.
You're watching the Zedalza Entertainment Network on ZenLive.tv.
Welcome back, everybody. I have a question. If you didn't realize this, the name of the show is 3 Drink Minimum, so you should all probably be drinking as if this is a comedy show, because the more you drink, the funnier we are. I know I need you to drink for me to be funny.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot more than alcohol to make you funny, Frank. I would suggest. I would suggest
bang,
we.
Bang.
You got marijuana on you, don't you? You got a little weed on you?
It's
give Frank some weed. See if you loosen him up.
Hey, he doesn't need drugs to have a good time.
I think he needs a
shroom like you used to be.
Shrooms or something.
Preacher? Used to be a preacher.
He's going to throw the preacher on me. I wasn't preaching. I wasn't smoking when I was preaching. Thank you.
You know, we're being really fucking rude. We've got a really awesome special guest here. The camera
Poor
went to
ass
him because
virgin
Josh was
ass.
talking.
I fucked 100 people. My ass fucker. It doesn't make sense mathematically.
Guys,
Get
this is
outta here.
comedian.
Get
This is
outta here,
producer.
man.
This is writer. This is former semi-professional basketball player.
Yeah.
Mr. Sam Mushman, everyone.
In the
Sam
building.
Mushman is here.
Thank you. The most credit my ball career has ever given me. Semi-pro, because it wasn't. It was collegiate. It's different than semi-pro. But hey, we'll fucking go with it though. I like the way that sounds. You know what? Because anything can be semi-pro if you really think about it. In a semi kind of way, there's some sort of a professional atmosphere. If you really break it down, then yeah. Thank you, Frank. I was semi-pro.
One favor, switch. Put the mic in the other hand.
Okay,
so everyone
sure.
can see your pretty face in the camera.
Yeah.
It is pretty. It is pretty.
Do I just stare at Chrissie the whole time for the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that setup.
Is Sam maybe one of the prettiest comics in the
He's one of the
circuit in
prettiest
city?
comics.
A little too pretty,
for
if you
sure.
ask me. A
For
little
sure.
light on the feet there.
JC, is he
kinda.
confusing you?
He is not no confusion. He's very handsome.
JC,
Listen,
when I
there's
looked
no-
into your eyes, man.
You
Tell us,
are
Tori.
a handsome guy. Basketball player to comedian. Let's get into this. This is interesting.
Yeah. When did you start comedy? What was your big? Do you remember your first time on stage?
Yeah, I do, man. My first time was I did a bringer show at Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, just because it was close to my house. It was summertime, and I was going into my junior year in college, and I would do like a mic like every month because like when you start, you think that's enough. You know, you have no idea the amount of dedication it requires to even remotely take it seriously. But yeah, and then basketball season would kick in, and I wouldn't do it for a couple months, and then one day, you know, we'd lose another game, like our fifth straight. It was majority my fault because I didn't show up to play, and I'd be sitting in my room depressed. I'm like, I'm gonna go do a mic, you know, and just vent all that stuff out there. But I had no idea of joke form or anything. My first year in comedy, what I'm trying to say was rough.
How
It
old
was
were
a
you
bit
when
of
you
a rough.
first started comedy?
I was 20. It was 20 years. And
So
now
you were younger than JC when he first got laid.
He's not
First
gonna.
time
Oh, we're gonna
was-
just keep on doing
And
this.
and my numbers were decent back then, but in somewhere along the line, JC just went ham up in here and bypassed me.
Sam, what do you think? Do you think he's telling the truth?
You know what, man? I believe what he said about how you can make up those years and the whole thing about a Catholic upbringing. I went to Catholic high school, dude. You lose your shit as soon as you find out what the world is all about. Like I used to get detention in high school, and we would have to stay for an hour after class. And one time, a theology teacher would always orchestrate the detention, and she would play the Rosary Prayer on recording for the whole hour we were in detention. I had Jesus crammed so far down my throat, dude. By the time I got to college and I had some freedom, I was a wrap.
It's not good.
What school did you go to?
I first went to Wingate University, which is outside of Charlotte.
Oh no, I meant the Catholic school. What was
Oh,
that?
in high school
Yeah.
it was Pope John the 23rd, and then I told myself I was never going to go back to Catholic school, so I went to Wingate on a scholarship to play ball, and then within 2 months my coach that recruited me left. So at the end of the year, me and the majority of the guys on the team ended up transferring, and I wound up at a school called Holy Family University,
Oh, no.
which is the same level athletically, same amount of shame religiously, and then you know I was back to like Sunday mass once a month, like mandatory. I couldn't get away from the Catholic Church. It was bad.
Because I went to Iona Prep for high school.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I feel like I played varsity baseball.
Yeah.
And then track and cross country. So you played basketball. You played other sports?
Yeah, well, I mean, like tennis was always like my hobby sport because like my dad was a pretty good tennis player back in the day, so he'll just like take me to the courts and like serve 105 miles an hour and just shows the fact that he still has it. But I would just go there to get like a workout in. Next thing you know, I'm getting my ass kicked by my dad for like 45 minutes. So it was a little bit self-deprecating, but it's a fun sport at the same time, you know. And then and yeah, I ran track my last year just to get me ready for college.
This
but
dude was into sports.
It was
Holy
just-
shit!
I wasn't good at the last two things. I just did them casually. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
what you do all season,
I was
baby.
just
That's what's up.
Getting ready for college, and I was like, yo, I'm out of shape. I can just shoot the ball, and that's it. I need to get myself I need to I couldn't even jump in high school, but still can't jump now. It was weird.
You can't jump. I could dunk.
Oh, I mean, I can dunk with ease. I'm 6.
dunk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. See, this is why. Please throw that number back on there because what is what is
Throw the number.
less
We wanna see the
believable?
number on the Skype.
My sexual numbers or that Frank Pellegrino can dunk? Because I don't believe that shit.
No, wait, I could dunk. I was able to dunk back then. I could guarantee you I could still grab rim and hang.
Do you have
You
any?
still grab a rim.
On an 8 foot? On an 8 foot?
Grab the rim, the basketball rim.
Hey, what you do on your weekends is your business.
Frank, are you athletic at all?
Yeah, I played varsity baseball, cross country, track.
Yeah, look at those fucking
the
shoulders.
shit that
I played
we don't know about
semi-professional
these
baseball
people.
for 3 years.
Did you play basketball at all?
I did not.
So you just had
Casually.
hops.
No, I was good. I was athletic. I played I was able to play any sport. If
I believe in high school you could dunk, man.
Yeah.
What are you,
Why
like
do you
6'1"
believe?
or
Why
something?
do you believe?
Yeah.
You're 6
Because
feet.
I can't jump, but I'm
I can
6'6", and I can dunk. I can still dunk with
I'm getting so
like, I
turned
can't
on.
like.
This is unfuckable because I've only dunked once in my
Chrissy,
life,
are you
and I'm not
envisioning-
feeling. I'm not.
I
don't
could
like
dunk
this.
too.
Are you envisioning me and Sam on a basketball court and you?
I could
Yeah,
dunk.
yeah,
with
I want
the,
to
with
get
the
dunked.
goal wide open. You ready for
Yeah,
us?
I
Wait a
want to
minute,
be the hoop.
Now Josh is saying that he could dunk too
Nah,
back in the day.
I just,
Yo,
I just
I'm
didn't
saying
want to
this.
show off.
He's
but-
just really
come on.
high. That,
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
just high. It's just
I
different
could,
type of.
No, I could dunk on like a 6 foot hoop. I could yam it. I put my nuts in your face, JC.
Okay,
No
all right,
homo.
there we go. Yeah, 6 feet. That's fine.
How tall are you, Josh?
I'm 6 foot.
No, you're my height.
Yeah.
Oh, you tall.
I feel like you
motherfucker.
carry. Like I don't carry myself like
Nah,
I'm
I
6
might be
feet
lying
tall.
about that.
You're lying, right?
I'm like 5'11" and a half. So if you round
That
it,
means 5'9".
Yeah. Sam, how tall are you? You're like 6'3" ish, right?
No, dude, I'm 6'6". That's what I'm saying. Like I could
Wow.
dunk.
You
Yeah,
could say, yeah,
it's not.
and
It's
he
not
does-
that hard to dunk.
He
So
has a
me,
presence.
Me grabbing the rim is a bigger accomplishment than you grabbing the rim.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I will say this. It was funny back when I was in high school. We used to go to these like combine camps, and like basketball is such a game of inches. Like the coaches would be there before you even get on the court. They would do like your measurements. I don't know what this was. They would measure from like your thumb to your pinky, how long that is. Your wingspan they'd measure.
Right.
And I thought, okay, that's cool. Listen, and that's how they recruit today.
Chrissy, what does this make
Game
you think
of
about?
inches. Game of inches.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about? Are you calculating?
Definitely
measurements?
dicks.
Of course, Chris is going to turn this into her own.
This is all going into Spank Bank for later.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they would measure all that shit, and it was like I was already behind the 8 ball, man, because it was like your wingspan is supposed to be 2 inches taller than your height, and I just never had I just don't have long arms, you know. So right off the bat, I was already like looked down upon as a recruit because I was 6'6" with like a 6'4" wingspan.
How old were you all when you grabbed your first rim? Go.
When you grabbed your first rim, do you know what that means? Or?
I don't know.
She's how we're because she's getting touched. She's masturbating right next to me, so I know. I don't think she thinks
she's diddling. Is she diddling the skin?
I don't think she is saying what we think she means.
I am double clicking. My sister just sent me a text. She's like, "He's cute."
Tell Amanda to call in. Amanda,
Yeah.
wait, she's watching.
Yeah, Amanda,
call in.
take off your
hit
top
on
and
hit
call
on
in.
Sam.
Sam, are you single there, fella?
Yo, Amanda, I'm looking forward to meeting you, man. I'm looking forward to talking about some things.
That means he's not. Sam, are you single, bro?
I'm single. I'm single.
Sam is single.
Oh.
Let's go.
You know what? He's perfect. We were thinking about doing a dating game. Sam, would you come back up for a dating game?
Yeah,
Sure,
A couple weeks
sure.
Or so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what I got to lose? You know, yeah.
And a half an hour ride, 45-minute drive.
It's easy
So
peasy,
worth
man.
it.
I'll be here. Dating game I'm in. Who's Amanda? Who's your friend?
She's my sister.
Oh, your sister.
Yeah, she's
Imagine
hot
me
too.
with
Sam's
bigger
eyes
boobs.
just
hot.
lit up.
Yeah, she's hot.
Be respectful, Sam.
Yeah. She.
I'm saying I'm open to the opportunity
Josh, are you single?
to meet your sister on a very,
Kinda.
systematic level.
Respectful.
Like that's it.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, I gotta interrupt. Josh, you're kinda single.
Kinda.
What does that mean?
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I
That's
guess I'll talk
bullshit.
about
That's
it.
bullshit.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, like,
If you're not gonna talk about it on live TV,
I'll talk about it. I mean, I got laid this weekend. And
That's
I
what's
like
up.
I like the chick too, so you know.
Okay.
I
So
just
right now
haven't-
she's a jump off,
Is she watching right now?
but you're trying.
No.
Why is
We're
she
not
watching?
Facebook friends yet.
Oh, that's
look,
good.
that's
That's
good.
good.
Now after talking about it, I don't know if I want her to watch this. You know, like.
So now wait a
But
minute.
yeah, it might.
So right
turn
now
out
she's
to-
it's just a fuck buddy.
We only fucked once.
Okay, so
I'm
you
gonna
have
be real. I
feelings.
feel like me and Josh's emotional life are both on blast right now. I think we both went into that conversation somewhat confused.
I
and
feel
gave
like
the
I'm
wrong
on
answer,
Maury
I
or
think.
something.
That's what I feel like
What you
happened.
thought
Bring her in. We have her here.
Just to be real, yeah.
And she's pregnant.
You thought we wanted to hear about your
Knock on
comedy
wood,
career?
man. Yeah.
All right,
Are girls gonna come in like to catch a predator style? Like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? No, sit down. Let's talk.
So Josh, you like her. That there may be a future there. You want something to happen, but right now there's.
She's a gymnast, bro.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Josh?
That
She
means
could
those-
bend like.
They're
Like
flexible.
what? Demonstrate. Demonstrate.
And he's gonna
I mean,
do
they
it
have
too.
a
This
strong
is the
work
shit
ethic.
I'm talking about. Some people will
Crazy
do
shit.
anything for fame. I don't. What is he doing right now?
I was a gymnast for many years.
JC, this is
JC?
a white guy. Remember that.
Unbelievable
He's
what
a
he
white
just
dude.
did.
You're a white guy too, Frank.
Yeah, and
We gotta
I
stick
embrace-
up for each other.
I embrace it, and
All
I
right?
know what's happening. and I embrace the black side too. I know the difference. And
I'm a lot of black
JC,
people's favorite
would you
white
do
guy.
that? You would not do that.
Absolutely not.
That is a white person's dream right there.
You know what's
I have
so
a lot.
Chrissy
I'm a
just
lot.
said that she used to be a gymnast. I would like
Thank
to
you.
see if she
Somebody
could.
was listening.
I would like to see. I would like to see if Chrissy could do that move.
Yeah, I can do all the moves.
Ooh.
Well, Chrissy, don't talk about it. Be about it. I mean, are we
Be
going to see?
about it. I mean, I'm wearing a skirt.
Exactly.
Okay, so
And there's
another show
no
you're gonna have to come
room
in,
here.
not in a skirt, in like.
Fine, I'll come in a full
Oh,
leotard.
this is what's up.
Yeah.
This is
We
what's
we
up.
could do this. This is TV.
Sure.
We could do this.
Fuck
Sam,
comedy.
back to you.
Gymnastics.
Exactly.
So you started comedy.
Gymnastics.
Sam, you started comedy when you were 20. How old are you now?
I'm going to be 25 in 2 weeks.
5
years.
Good
That's
jump,
awesome.
man. Good
Good
for you.
shit,
Yeah.
brother.
I was
And-
about to be 21 when I started. I was like a couple weeks away. So I guess it's like, yeah, that's fine.
All right, so 4 years then.
So
Whatever.
what I know
Yeah,
about
same
you
shit.
is that you are one of the founders or the heads of something called Triple Threat Comedy.
Yes, yes.
You guys do shows everywhere. You do shows in Hoboken.
Yeah.
Do shows at Carmel Lounge in the city.
What Triple Threat is a production company that pretty much collaborated with a crew of comics that I've been producing with and for, that I kind of just brought it all together under one brand to help promote and produce everything. So I got like a New York branch that I run with like 2-3 other guys. I got a Jersey branch that I run with one other guy, and it's just like 2 separate amenities, but they're all under Triple Threat, and they're open mics, they're shows, all that kind of stuff. We did a college tour this past fall.
what's
Went
up.
to a couple of local small colleges. Went to my alma mater. So, which was actually really fun and they were cool about it. You would think going to a Catholic college it's going to be a little rough, but they let us get away with some shit. So it was a fun time.
Maybe you can expound on that, because I've heard that these colleges are getting even more PC. You know,
Yeah.
Like is that?
You know what? I think a lot with that show is my mic still on?
Yep.
All right, cool. I think a lot that I do with that show too is like I did so much for that school when I was there. Like I started a TV club there. I was the captain of the basketball team. I was always that guy was like way too involved and shit. That like they kind of just trusted me. And like the guy I know really well, the campus life guy, he's like we're just gonna keep it clean, right? I'm like, listen, minimal profanity, no dick jokes. That's what I consider a clean show. I'm like, that what you consider? He's like, yeah. I'm like, we're good. And they kind of took my word for it. I had Mike Gillerman on the show who is a gay comic, and his gay material is absolutely brilliant. And he even before the fact, he sat down with him and asked if he could do his clean gay stuff, and they were cool with it. So it was like,
no fuck Jesus jokes though.
What?
Like fuck Jesus.
Clearly no fuck Jesus. Yeah. Why would that even be an option?
I don't know. It'd be funny to say at a Catholic.
Chrissy,
what
is happening
like,
with her? Is he making her this flustered?
No.
I can't believe this. I've never seen her so what did I miss something?
No. What are we even laughing at? I don't know.
No, what are you guys
laughing?
laughing?
Show, and so all these things about the gay materials is throwing you off.
What?
Because you run the gay show every month at Stonewall Inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
So
That's
it's gotta drive you crazy.
Yeah.
That having a hold back and not do all the material that you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it wasn't too bad because most of my concepts are pretty clean. I mean, I had to take out 1 or 2 bits, but for me, it was just a profanity. Like, no, like, motherfuckers and shit. I had to, like, change that to, like, frickin' this, frickin' that. I worked down to, like, 2 weeks just, like, minimal cursing. That was the only real adjustment for me. I wasn't too bad.
That's got to be annoying, though.
It was annoying, but it was definitely worth it. It was fun, man. And we had a great turnout. They loved it, so it was good. Ashley Austin Morris was the host.
Ashley Morris is awesome.
She's amazing, and me and Mark Anthony Ramirez co-headlined it. So
it's good shit.
So now this Friday, we're going to do a quick plug before our actual plug section. This is your anniversary. Triple Threat Comedy anniversary show, right?
This is an anniversary of, this is really like...
Without getting into the lineup and the promoting of it,
I'm not going to
tell me about what an accomplishment it is.
It's an accomplishment because this is like the most amazing, terrible show in the city. Like that's the best way to describe it. It's like Carmel Lounge is a strange venue. This show has been so all over the map in the past year. We've had the moments from anything from standing room only, like 60, 70 people in a basement. Colin Quinn made an appearance on one of the shows. We had like the highs were high, and then we had all the way the lows down. So we had a heckler get on stage and flash her tits. We had a leak come out of the wall that just rained from the heavens and flooded the whole basement during the show. This show is the epitome of when the highs are high and the lows are low. But at the end of the day, I just love it because it's so, like I said, amazingly awful. And you just never know what you're going to get. and I've been doing it for a year. It's a Friday show at Carmel Lounge. It's a lot of fun. So
I love Carmel, man. You
Yeah,
can smoke in there.
It's an
yeah,
interesting
man.
venue.
That's why a lot of comics are turned off by it because of the smoke. I'm like, don't be a fucking pussy. Just
Chrissie and
I put-
Jason,
you know,
you both
it's like-
perform there, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Carmen's
Carmen's
open
awesome.
mics and stuff. Yeah.
Shows. I do a couple of what fucking shows have I done? I've
Sydney
done,
Washington does a show there.
She
It's
does
called
a
Warm Up.
show, the warm up. Tino Romero puts on a couple of shows that I've been on there. Yeah, it's a great venue. You know, I'm good. This is weird. I'm good with marijuana smoke. Cigarette smoke really bothers me. I can do hookah too. Hookah smoke is cool.
Yeah.
But just the cigarette smoke for me.
Yeah, no, seriously, honestly, I don't blame you, man, because I feel like I'm almost in the minority of people that can tolerate it. Like, so many of the comics I book just want to get in and out because of that, and I understand, you know. So yeah.
No, I love the venue, and I just try to bear it, and I try not to be a pussy and a bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
And you keep it moving. Yeah,
You
karma's
just have to hold your breath, pretend it's the '90s, go in there, and
Yeah.
you know.
I've smoked weed in there.
Yeah,
get away
people
with
smoke.
it.
People smoking.
You can get away with coke in there. You
Josh,
get away
we
with
gotta
a
hook
lot
you
of
up
it.
with the THC show here.
Oh, I love THC.
He's really great for
it'd
that.
be perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Now, Sam, you're celebrating anniversary.
Yeah.
Now, you know I'm one of the founders of Noma Comedy.
Yes.
We just hit our anniversary mark as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, thank you. How come I get the applause? He doesn't get the applause.
Because mine
Yay
was
for everybody.
way shittier accomplishment, most likely. But Noma Comedy is a dope thing. You know, it's really something that should be celebrated. Karma is something that should be happy that it hasn't destroyed any lives yet. You know, that's kind of why there was a lack of applause, I think. But I'm really excited because one of our new hottest shows in Manhattan, we're starting a monthly at the Duplex Cabaret Theater, which is an amazing venue. So I'm really psyched about that. The show's called Dirty Laundry. It's hosted by me and Jake Vevra, who's a very awesome up-and-coming comic from Iowa. Crazy Midwesterner, man. You gotta see this kid perform. He slays it every time. So we're
What's
excited
his name?
about that. Jake Vevra.
All right. Come up.
Yeah.
I know my cousin. My cousin bartends at the Duplex.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right next to Stonewall, isn't it? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a fun time. It's a downstairs, upstairs bar, and then you go to the back. There's this beautiful little theater venue. But what's good about it is it's real easy to fill. You know, you get 20 people in there, it feels packed. So, but it can seat like 70, so it's cool.
You know who else is easy to fill? My sister.
But we wouldn't know that because she has not called in.
You know what? I think this is it right here.
I think I turned her off.
Okay, Amanda's coming in next week, right?
Yeah.
She's coming to hang
Let's
out.
get her on the phone.
Look, JC, you're single, right? Oh. No?
Yeah.
We gotta stop putting the cast on blast right now. We're 3 for 3 with that.
I am, but I'm
We're
not.
3 for
I'm
3,
not.
Frank.
I'm not playing any fucking. What do they call them? Dating games. Yeah. No. I don't want to date you.
But you know what you are ready for? You know what you're ready for, JC?
All right.
You know what you're ready for?
He's setting me up like an alley-oop.
I know,
Should I
I
just
know.
take it to dunk?
You can't dunk. Ready for this? You know what time
All right, guys. Are you guys ready for
It is
Facebook
time for
news?
JC.
I could dunk. He could dunk.
Facebook news.
I'm the only motherfucker that can't dunk in here, and I'm black. That shit is crazy.
Chrissie can dunk.
Yeah, I can dunk and I can.
Here's to black people.
Chrissie
not
likes the rim
grab
jobs.
a rim.
is what it is.
I still don't think she knows what that means. I'm convinced that when she says rim, it's just not really what a rim is.
I think I had my rim grabbed before I lost my virginity.
That sounds like a Dr. Seuss poem. Rim, rim.
That's a
Try and say it, Josh. What are you trying to say?
Rim, rab, slippity, slap. I don't know.
Get this
that's
guy
a
some
Dr.
coke.
Seuss.
Wake
like
his
that's-
ass up
yeah.
with some meth or something. Jesus.
The green eggs
Josh,
and
do you
ham.
know where you are right now?
Give him something to get the sock smell out of here, man, because it's starting to hit me
Rob
right now.
from
dude.
THC, get this fucking guy on your show. Rob, maybe you're watching this.
All right, guys. Facebook news, Facebook news, Facebook news. We got a lot to cover today, guys. We're going to get right into it. First news story comes from last night, the Golden Globe Awards. Did you guys see this shit? Did you guys see the Golden Globes last night? Anyone?
No.
No? It was quite the fanfare. First off, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler hosted. I think these ladies
Did they
do.
scissor?
What's that?
Did they scissor?
I don't know about the scissoring thing, but they do. They are compatible than a motherfucker. They are so funny and they're so good and they're willing to get edgy, as they proved last night. Because this news story comes from BuzzFeed. They went there with Bill Cosby. They did a Bill Cosby joke live on air. The audience gasped. I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and read the joke. You tell
Do it,
me.
do it.
You tell me if this is something that if you were in the same situation that you would do, would you have the balls to say this? This is what Tina Fey says. She says, "Into the Woods." An Into the Woods movie. That's a movie that got an
Meryl
award.
Streep is on it.
You got it. Cinderella runs from her prince. Rapunzel is thrown from. Is that Rapunzel? I'm sorry.
That's
I
Ghetto
need
Rapunzel
glasses.
for those that don't know.
Hey, Rapunzel, your weave looks good. So long.
Rapunzel.
She got a purple weave.
Rapunzel is thrown from a tower for her prince, and Sleeping Beauty just thought she was getting coffee with Bill Cosby. Now, the audience gasped at that. Now, you know the Golden Globes. The Golden Globes are very one of these stuffy where everyone's dressed up and the fucking, it's like very to-do. So the audience gasped at that. They didn't stop there. Amy Poehler continues with, I don't know if you guys saw this on the news today, but Bill Cosby has finally spoken out about the allegations against him. Cosby admitted to a reporter, Tina Fey, before busting into a Cosby impression, I put the pills in the people. The people did not want the pills in them. And people were dying laughing. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this it was a controversial bit? Because the Bill Cosby thing is kind of, it's...
But it's also everyone has had their crack at it. I think it's their duty to do it. Like, I think they'd be doing a disservice not to do it because they're both smart writers. Like, they can come up with something really good. I really respected that. I didn't see the Golden Globes, but I heard the joke they did about George Clooney. They were introducing about his Lifetime Achievement Award, and then going on and on about Amal, his new wife's accomplishments, because she's serious. She's
she's awesome. I know a guy who
She's
used to
smart.
date her, or I'm sorry, who tried to date her and failed miserably at it.
What?
Yeah, she's fucking. She's unbelievable, and that's what they did. They went and just laid out her accomplishments, and then said. And that being said, George Clooney is getting the Lifetime Achievement Award today. Instead of her, they're really smart. This is the thing. I don't think they went far enough with the bit. Let's be honest. I mean, they had you can do a lot with this story. Fuck them. I don't get. If you're gonna tackle it, go for it. I love the fact that they went for it. For the people who are saying that it's controversial and they shouldn't have gone there, they can suck a dick. That's how I feel.
I think they did they hit just the right mark because they kind of have to water. They probably wanted to go further, but they have to water it down a little bit for the public.
But you like the fact that they went there.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's creative. It's watered down, and he's a fucking comic that did heinous acts, But he's one of the most famous comedians of all time.
Listen,
it's only right to poke fun at it. They did it in a professional, creative way. I'm all for it.
He's actually started to poke fun at it himself. Did anybody hear that too? That he made a joke about it? He said
on stage he does. He addresses it, but doesn't really.
He was doing a show in Canada, and I guess a woman stood up and he said, "Where are you going?" This is in front of a theater of people. And she said to get something to drink. Do you want something? And he said you shouldn't drink around me.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yes.
I put the pills in the Canadian woman's drink and she passed out right away.
People did not like that at all.
Well, it's kind of like the Chris Rock on SNL type thing. You know how he joked on the
not
way.
even.
Yeah, but with the thing with Bill Cosby, to me, I think maybe he did it a couple times. But geez, man, how much pussy did this guy do that to?
He was
that's
getting at him. He might as well have been a preacher. He might as well have been a
fever, man.
I feel like people
preacher.
are going on the wave, kind of. Some people just kind of hopped on the wave. But
all right, well,
you got one more. You got one more before we.
Let's go ahead and keep it going here. The second story. This story comes all the way from Lee Ann Didomenico. I'm sure I am butchering her name. We're going to shout you out on Facebook. She produced a story from addictinginfo.org about the Second Amendment. Do you guys know what the Second Amendment is?
The right to bear arms.
The right to... Someone went to high school. That's fantastic.
Yay.
Conservatives have a problem with the new Black Panther Party, who are taking their right to bear arms very seriously, to the point that they've gone around Dallas and they are openly carrying guns and doing, I guess, drills with the guns. And conservatives are outraged about this, even though Texas is an open carry state, so they are operating within their legal rights. And this article talks about the fact that the Conservative Tribune, one of the most read websites in all of the country, are really pissed off about this, even though they are operating within their right to bear arms. I don't want to make this a racial issue, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think that these guys are going too far, that they don't have their right, but or not? They're basically what they're doing is they're patrolling the neighborhoods, and they said that we're going to take our freedom into our own hands.
With conservatives, there's always slightly a racial thing.
I don't want to say that. You know,
I say good for them.
You say good for them.
It's a right that they have. If they want to be dicks, let's be honest, they're being dicks. They want to be dicks and exercise it. They have the right to be dicks and exercise.
I have to agree with that, and I because listen, the same goes for white folks. If you think that it's okay to just openly carry because you have the, I think you're a fucking douchebag. I'm sorry, I don't think that.
But it's lawful and it's legal and you can do it.
Agreed. I absolutely agree. They are operating within their legal right.
The other thing that I love that people do occasionally exercise the right for is in New York City, women and men are allowed to be bare-chested in the streets. And I agree with that. There's a woman that goes up and down 14th Street when it's 90 degrees, bare-chested, and is waiting for somebody to cause some shit.
We're
Same
on 14th
thing.
Street.
No, I don't.
I support that, and I support the right to bear arms. I support both of those just as much, just as equally.
Wait a minute. Are you? Is that
also
real?
no tan lines?
No tan lines.
There you go.
Is that real? So you really have the right to bear
topless in New York City.
No way.
With a gun? 110%. I've seen it. Yep.
Bruce Willis's daughter
The only
did
time
it.
it's an issue is when people cause a commotion. Like if it becomes a distraction and everything like that.
Oh, so she's one. Okay, so she's one of these girls who she goes topless, but then she says, "If you catcall me, then she goes crazy." Is that one? Is that? Oh, so this is the feminazi.
Yes.
Yes.
But you know what?
I looked at Chrissie extra hard too when I said that. I just want to.
I support. I view both equally. You know what? If you can have your tits out, you can have your guns out. It's got the same effect on some people.
I would have two giant arms that look like bears, and I would just carry them around.
Well, did you hear about that lady whose daughter shot her in Walmart in Idaho? Her 2-year-old daughter shot her. Like, why do you need to carry around a gun in Idaho at Walmart?
Better question: who gives a fuck about Idaho?
Is it like the South Bronx or something? Like,
unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's it for Facebook News, guys. You've been fantastic.
Thank you so much, guys. It is time for some plugs before we say goodnight. All right, first plug we have.
Is a butt plug.
Let's see if we got. I got them in order 1, 2, 5.
Rem, touch the
Yes,
Rem.
here we go. Is this Friday? Friday, January 15th, Monkey Business by Joseph Conklin and Peanut Butter and Bullshit. Our very own JC is going to be there at Broadway Comedy Club at 8 o'clock. Nice. If you're not doing anything, please go and support it.
It's going to be a fun show.
The next one. This is actually Sam Mushman's anniversary show. And on that show, Friday... I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the last
Thursday,
one was
Jan
Thursday.
15th, Friday,
I
Jan
apologize.
16th. Yeah.
Friday, January 16th is Sam Mushman's show at Carmel Lounge, the anniversary show, and Chrissie Mayer is on that show.
It's called Truth Be Told, live at Carmel Lounge, 8:30 p.m.
Nice. This Friday.
This Friday.
Also this Friday, if you're not in the city and you're in Westchester, please come out to Memphis Maze in Croton-on-Hudson. You'll see our very own Tom Grossi along with headliner Sean Donnelly. These shows are selling out.
It's a great show.
They're really fucking
that was
selling
a fun
out.
Show.
I hate to compliment this motherfucker, but he's doing it. He's doing his thing.
Job.
He's killing it.
Next one, we have Sunday. Every Sunday, going to do this one quickly. Sunday, open mic comedy at Lucy's Lounge in Pleasantville. And this coming Sunday, JC is hosting by popular demand.
They're not going to want to miss it.
Mic. This is a mic
They're
where
not gonna wanna miss
hecklers
it.
are encouraged because we discourage it 99.9% of the time. You come out, you heckle. There's a heckler card that one person gets, and the
like a
comic can give
conch.
it yes,
Like a conch.
like a conch, like a conch.
Where are the flies?
Chrissie reads. Have we established that?
Can
she reads.
Hey,
things.
well, I have.
So that's Sunday, guys. Thank you very much. Let's go. Thank you very much. That wasn't a fucking sentence. Let's go around quickly. Josh Gribetz, where can people see you on Facebook or Twitter?
You could see me at Josh Gribetz on Facebook and Twitter. I don't tweet.
What the? Okay, get on Twitter. So
You're
we can
retarded.
Plug
Yeah, I'm bad.
Sam, hit him up.
It's just Sam Mushman on Twitter. I'm more active, probably the most active on Instagram. Sam Mushman, same deal. Instagram and Facebook, and pretty much my Instagram just go through my Twitter, so it's kind of what I'm doing.
Sam, also thank you very much for coming in.
Yeah, man, no, it was a pleasure. It was fun.
Okay, Chrissie.
Hi, Mom. Oh, Chrissie Mayer on Twitter and at Drink Minimum TV on Twitter. Tweet.
JC?
Yeah, guys, JC knows best. Just Google me. I'm in there. Twitter, Facebook. Google me. JC knows best. I locked that marketing brand up, so just Google me and I'm on there.
And mine, obviously, at FrankieP614. Follow me and Noma Comedy at nomacomedy.com, at Noma Comedy, at FrankieP614. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, for watching, for viewing, whatever. We'll see you next Monday. Everyone have a good night, okay?
Yeah.
Yay.
All right.